Muy buenas a todos y bienvenidos a otro capítulo más en esta aventura. Lo habíamos dejado por aquí, teníamos que matar los tres que habían aquí. Ahí están. La verdad que son bastante jodidos, por encima son tres y están juntos. Vamos a intentar. A ver. Vamos a quitarnos. Que sea uno de arriba. Vale, tenemos a este. Vale, uno fuera, menos mal. Vale, atrás. Usamos la poción. Vale, usa la poción. Vale, quitamos a dos, bien. Vale, este le queda nada. Nos mató al pobre aquel. Bien, muerto. Uf, menos mal, macho. Se complica, se complica bastante. Igual, tampoco es que yo sea muy bueno, pero la verdad que se me complica. Vale, habíamos recogido de dos. Sí, dos nada más. Vale, podemos venir por esta zona. Seguir por aquí. Vale, ahí tenemos uno, dos, tres otra vez. Guau. Esos pillos. Va, son muchos más, Vale, pues estos son pequeños. No va. Vale, fuera. ¿Qué es esto? Lo tenemos. Vale, otra vez estamos en el en blanco. Vale, recogemos todo. Vale, con la sangre corrupta, que fue con lo que conseguí antes las pociones, con la sangre corrupta, aquí está. Cada 12 sangre corrupta podemos hacer una poción de salud. Igual vamos a venir por aquí. Vale, ahí tenemos. Vale, vamos. Vale, hiciste lo que te dio la gana. ¿Y por qué no lanzas la habilidad? Ahora. Bien. Y ahí tenemos huesos y demás. Vale. Hay que ir por esta zona.
The village is on our right.
Uf. Bien, ya estaban luchando entre ellos. Básicamente pasemos desapercibidos. Bien, vale, ahora tenemos que ir por aquí.
This guy's fucking fearless. Let's help him out before it goes bad for him.
Vale, vamos allá nomás. No. Sí, huye. No tenemos pociones. Vale. Fuera. No tenemos mana. Un poco se va a regenerar la vida.
Despite his determination, the knight was in an awkward position. He thanks the mercenary for having assisted him in his task. If he can trust the rumors that he hears around the village, he has before him one called Falcon. He has the pleasure of welcoming the mercenary to the village.
And you are?
The knight is called Randall, last survivor of the Order of the Ember Knights, and now protector of Valvenor, this village. The new arrival is most welcome, but the steward is waiting in the old village inn.
Vale, vamos a recoger. Vale, no viene en el suelo. Igual tenemos aquí un poco de oro. Mira, pasa.
This is Valvenor. It is not a beautiful place, but for the time being, it seems to be unknown to the Deadwalker army. This village has known better days. Before the war, it was popular among the rich hunters who came to enjoy the ample game in the swamps. Today, the only visitors are refugees, who are sadly too numerous for the scant resources of the village. A small healing house provides comfort and succor to the injured. The knight is quite fond of Mirana, the healer who runs the place. Does the mercenary see the building opposite? It was once an inn, but it is now the residence of the steward, the man now in charge of the village.
The inn was used as a hunting lodge before the war began. Many rich people used to come here to relax.
With any luck, we might get to sleep in a real bed tonight. I'm going.
Vale, subimos un nivel igual también, ahora lo damos a ese punto. Pero vamos a seguir. Bien, mejoras de equipo, en la inclusión, pues imagínate. A ver si las mejoras es lo que vimos antes, que era esto, que podemos mejorarlo, obviamente. Y vale, por aquí podemos venir, tenemos que venir, ir al ayuntamiento. ¿Pero a qué? Vamos a mirar la misión. Un segundo. Vale, vale, remontemos al capitán en el ayuntamiento, sí.
Swamp is our best defense. Happily, the wildlife are just as keen on attacking the Deadwalkers as they are the villagers. But the situation here in Valvenor grows worse daily. And each new wave of refugees increases the risk of drawing unwanted attention to this jungle.
No Ice Lord scouts who find this village will ever escape to tell the tale. Of that, I can assure you. Also, my men are reinforcing your defenses. Forgive me for saying, but you have some serious weak points. Especially the defenses around that refugee camp of yours.
The arrival of the Freeborn Blades and the Red Scribes has greatly improved our chances of survival, Captain. Believe me when I say that we are most grateful to have you with us. Needless to say, your men and the Red Scribes are welcome and free to go where they will. But as for any other newcomers, our gates are closed. You must understand that our food stores are as limited as our abilities to defend our village. Until you arrived, we had but one person who was even vaguely capable of treating our injured. And the case of Prince Orendil was completely beyond her skills. And there is this beast story. Doubtless another fairy tale, the fruit of an alcohol-addled brain. Nonetheless, several of the Watch have gone missing. Something hidden in these swamps is causing these disappearances, but we cannot risk sacrificing any more of the few men remaining to us on sending patrols. Large groups entail moving chrysalids that are unmanageable. The others, quite simply, do not return.
Silence.
If I were to listen to everyone, I would need 10 times the number of men I have to verify the truth of every tale.
Enough. You must aid me to do this. I am not able to do that. Your endless wailings are unbearable.
In the name of Vulcan?
But by the gods, man, what is...
This world is condemned. The cold hath invaded its ground, its souls, and its heart. Yet here you stand, weaving your limbs like fish taken from the water, miserably shuffling about to conserve the illusion of warmth and life, and not feel the passing of your last breath, while I must endure your wailings and lamentations. Pitiful.
Vulcan, stop this nonsense immediately.
It is not he who speaks. All the fall to ruin about you. Yet you still bewail your loose bowels and vomitings. You cannot vanquish your dead walkers, no more than you can vanquish their necromancer masters. They draw their power from the very heart of the world. They drink it, they suckle it dry. Your only chance to cleanse what your own have corrupted is to go to the World Heart and liberate it from its servitude.
The World Heart is a myth, a forgotten fairy tale, no more real than dragons or dwarves.
A myth. Continue hiding behind thy puny barricades, and thou wilt soon join thy myths and fairy tales.
Cease your pretense. I know you have returned to consciousness.
What the hell happened? I was just listening to the steward blabbing away with the captain, and then...
And then you lost control.
I don't know, it's like something in my head zapped me so it could use my mouth. But I was still there, still thinking what I was saying.
This is not the first time you have felt this presence manifest itself.
No. No, it's been there since the temple. It's also in my dreams. I think...
Interesting. It would seem that your body is host to some other entity. And it is clearly a spirit of fire.
No kidding. I got a demon in my head.
Something of the kind. In truth, I could not say what it is. Not yet, at least.
Don't make me laugh. After all, it's your disciples that let this thing out of its cage, right?
That has nothing to do with it. Do you have any idea of the implications of this incident?
If it happens again a couple of days from now, they'll all start spitting and throwing rocks at me. Guess I'll have to watch out.
I fear that is the least of your worries. Obviously, you haven't understood. The thing that is inside you, it wishes you ill. There is not enough space inside you for two souls. That demon wants your body. It will control you more and more until it has replaced you completely.
Ha! Thou thinkest I crave the body of a mortal? I am a prisoner here. My place is in the World Heart.
It will not hesitate to lie to you, to tell you that which you wish to hear, so that you will allow it to consume you.
I never asked for this cage. I never asked to be forced to hear thy every thought. It is I who have been invaded.
It speaks to you. Do not listen to it. Cast it from you. If you do not resist, it will crush your soul.
Hey, take it easy. One day at a time, okay? I'm gonna take a walk.
Vale, hablar con el intendente. Vale, bien. Vale, tenemos que ir... Vale, parece que ese demonio se está haciendo con nosotros. Zona oscura de noche. Vale, sí. La verdad que está bastante bueno el juego. La verdad me gustó bastante cuando lo jugué. Obviamente hoy en día no me acuerdo de todo, pero está bastante bueno. No me acuerdo si el demonio podía llegar a cambiar componentes directamente desde la bolsa para conseguir otros de calidad superior. Si nos llegaba a poseer, se acababa la partida, o no me acuerdo la verdad. Pero sí sé que, digamos, a medida de tus acciones y de tus respuestas y demás, el demonio va tomando mayor parte o menores en ti, o te va poseyendo. Y no me acuerdo si... Vale, aquí teníamos una segunda misión. Como decía, no sé si si te llega a poseer, digamos, se acaba la partida, es lo que no sé. O simplemente es otro final y ya está.
Mr. Vulcan, what brings you here?
Quisiera saber más sobre el pueblo.
The captain wants me to help your village. You got a job I can do?
With our shortages of food and fighting men, our worn-out equipment and the growing lines at the healing house, I cannot deny our village is sorely in need of help. Sadly, I fear that these are not the sort of problems you are used to dealing with, unless I'm much mistaken.
Maybe I'll surprise you. I need the reports about this beast that attacked the villagers.
I fear I am unable to be of help. I'm still not entirely convinced that it even exists. All I know is that several villagers have vanished. One villager is at present in the doctor's care, following a supposed encounter with the said beast. These swamps are crawling with dangers. There is nothing to suggest anything out of the ordinary. The refugees are always inventing horror stories in an attempt to force us to open our gates and let them inside.
It might be worth checking it out. You said you lost one of your patrols, right?
That is so. You should speak with Randval. He was most anxious to go out and hunt the beast down, but we needed him here. Now that we have more able bodies to guard our gates, I imagine he would be keen to pick up the scent once more.
Vale.
We'll talk again later.
Vale, no, todavía tiene la misión.
Mr. Vulcan, what brings you here?
Vale.
Let's talk about work. So what's the problem?
Quite simply, Mirana cannot keep up. She spends every waking minute giving out supplies to the refugees and refuses to admit that she cannot help everyone. She thinks she's fooling me. I have heard rumors that her food stock is running low. Unsurprisingly, the crowds outside are becoming restless. I believe they wish to continue handing out our food reserves as though they were unlimited. This is not the case, and thus, it is not an option.
So, you want someone to put her down?
Why, I never suggested any such thing. I just wish she would see reason, for all our sakes. But I have asked nothing of you. I was merely answering your question.
Vale. Ya deberíamos de tener la misión, ¿no? Vale, sigue estando ahí. El problema es, vale, uno de dos. Vale, tiene que haber otro.
Mr. Vulcan.
A ver, porque uff.
Let's talk about work. Your guards... How can I put this? At first, I thought they were disobeying orders. Now I think maybe they don't even understand them. If you're stupid and incompetent, you should be digging turnips, not taking care of security.
You're beginning to worry me. Is it really that bad?
Are you kidding me? The state of their weapons is enough to make you cry. Maybe they'd be good for splitting logs.
Personally, I'm not capable of judging the aptitude of our sentries, but their poor results speak for themselves. Doubtless, you should share your observations with Mason, the chief of the watch. I should warn you, however, that he is of a somewhat stubborn nature.
Wouldn't be the first I've seen.
Vale, necesito saber sobre la bestia.
I need the reports about this beast.
I fear I am unable to. All I know, these swamps are crawling. The refugee...
Sí, ese ya lo habíamos...
That is so. Now that we...
Todo lo mismo, vale, salí.
We'll talk again later.
Ya deberíamos tener las dos, la verdad, pero bueno, sí, vale, ya está. Ya está. Así que nada, para afuera. Vale, ya tengo la misión y igual vamos a seguir un poco con la principal. Que tenemos que salir aquí. Si no me equivoco, sí, aquí. Ir recogiendo todo. Vale, la misión principal, ¿cuál es? Encuentra la guardia de la bestia del pantano. Vale, las secundarias. Mostrar la civil tal y problemas de la intendencia. Hablar como menos. Vamos a hacer esta, ven. ¿Cómo la marco? Creo que es así, ¿no? Mostrar indicadores. Para ocultar. Sí, vamos a hacer primero esta. Venga, va.
My goodness, let's see. You're not pissing blood, you're not vomiting your guts out. Both legs are in place and they seem to be holding you upright. Congratulations. It looks like you'll pull through. And now you'll excuse me, but I have other miracles to accomplish, and not much time to devote to people in your condition.
Take it easy there, Doc. I'm with the Freeborn Blades, not one of your refugees.
You could be Blackstorm himself for all I care. Now get out of my way, I have things to do.
Vale, te vuelvo a hablar contigo.
Haven't you anything better to do than bother me?
Hang on a sec. The steward himself sent me here to give you a hand.
Wonderful. I've been after him for months to get me some help, and he sends me an armed ape. You practice medicine, I presume? Your tools seem rather barbaric.
Hey, I might actually surprise you.
Really? Well, in that case, I need some black ochre water lilies, some root of varatane, and some lindidia leaves. Since you're so clever, you won't have any trouble recognizing them and bringing them back.
Insolent little puppy.
I'm no fucking herbalist, and you know it. If you want to see what I can do, give me a shot. Either you need help and you want me to handle it, or you don't, and you deal with it yourself.
Well then, I suppose I have nothing to lose. In fact, there is something that you could doubtless do for me. I'm worried about my assistant Haymon. I haven't seen him for a while now, and I fear he might have gone into the swamps to look for the plants I need. We're forced to venture further and further in to find the plants we need. With all that's been going on lately, I forbade him from going back out alone, but the boy is nothing if not stubborn.
Stubborn? Yeah, I hate people like that.
Please find him. He's a good boy. He's done nothing but help others since he arrived. Without him, the House of Healing would be a house of death.
If I'm gonna be slogging through the swamps anyway, might as well take a look around and try to bring back the plants you need too, right? You got any drawings or descriptions?
Yes, that's a good idea. I would be grateful to you. But above all, try to bring back my assistant Haymon in one piece. He is your priority. For the rest, basically, I need food, medicinal herbs, and of course, I wouldn't say no to a few pre-prepared potions. All of our stock seems to disappear so quickly. I'll give you the parchment that I made for Haymon to help you recognize the specimens I need. He knows them by heart now, after so many trips.
Right. Plants, potions, chow, and one assistant. If I come across any elven tea, would you like a cup of that too?
That would be lovely.
Hablemos. Tengo oro
I'd
para
like to
gastar.
see what you have to sell.
Vale, comprar. Bueno, obviamente. ¿Cuánto tengo? Tengo una mierda. Que más sangre corrupta, mira, la sangre corrupta sale barata. creo que se lo voy a comprar todas, ¿sabes? Ah, no, mira, no puedo, pero bueno. 135. Sí. Vale. Vamos a hacer por aquí. La sangre corrupta la necesito para las pociones y ya ves que el pantano ese es súper jodido, macho. Estoy recogiendo todo. Por aquí habrá algo más. Nah. Vale, teníamos a este de aquí también.
Yeah, who are you? One of them fucking mercenaries, right?
Fucking mercenary, yeah. Sounds about right.
You know what I call your lot? Ore blades. And I got no time for ores.
Maybe if you were to do something about your bad breath, the whores would let you get close to them. You know, I'm just saying.
Go fuck yourself, Oreblade.
Vale. ¿Qué habrá contigo?
Do I have to spill it out, or should I just put my boot in your arse? Clear off!
Would you just shut your stupid mouth for 2 seconds, please? The steward sent me here to help you.
Oh, that's all I need. Don't he think I got enough on my plate? Now he sends me some Oreblade from God's nowhere. Hey, as long as it ain't me is paying for you, hey? You want to help? Knock yourself out. I warn you, there's plenty to do.
Get to the point before I set your breath on fire.
All right, take it easy. No need to get nasty, eh? You want to help? Yes or no?
Keep talking.
Well, for a start, you could try and find one of my patrols that's gone missing. At first, I thought maybe one of those half-wits was sleeping it off under a tree somewhere. But it's been a while now. Maybe something bad happened to him in the swamp.
I guess I could go back and check.
What a coincidence. That's exactly what I was gonna ask you. After that, well, I suppose a pro like you, I guess it would be useful helping out the sentries. It won't be luxury. I don't know if you've seen what we're supposed to fight with, but, wow, if you can have a word with your quartermaster to see what he can do for my lads, you have my blessing.
The benediction of a drunk. Better and better.
It's what all us fucking mercenaries dream of. All right, I'll see what I can do.
Right. We may be living in the arsehole of Virgil, but being armed like a bunch of tramps we can do without. And while you're at it, when you've been to the forge, you'll probably feel like letting off steam a bit. Why don't you go and take it out on my lads?
What do you mean?
Kick their arses so they can't sit down and get drunk instead of patrolling. And show them a couple of tricks while you're at it. A bit of training. Couldn't do no harm.
I'll train your men later, when I can come up with a program that's adapted to their abilities.
Whatever you like. Don't hang around too long, though, or the creatures in the swamp will take care of them before you get a chance.
I'm going.
Vale, ya tenemos también la... Vale, creo que la otra que me pone es la de ir a pelearme con los tíos esos. Voy a seguir revisando un poco por aquí porque había un montón de cosas que podemos ir cogiendo. Vale, habíamos hablado aquí. Aquí no hay nada. Vale, ahí habíamos ido. Así que nada. Voy a revisar esta zona de acá. Mira, ahí al fondo hay uno. Una poción de salud. Y metal bruto. Está limpio. Aquí hay otro. Grebas élficas. Las podemos mirar. Me imagino que mejor que las nuestras son, pero vamos, segurísimo. Antigua posada. Justo aquí tenemos otra misión. Teníamos otra, vale, será esto, ¿no? Abrir. Sí. Y aquí detrás. No sé si aquí arriba habrá. Nada. Bueno, podemos irnos abajo. Vale, igual podríamos entregar esa. Creo que las tenemos todas, ¿no? Eran 4. Se puso nervioso y sacó la espada. Por aquí, no. Me faltaría algo porque lo de las reservas. Vale, esta la pongo, está marcada. Está hecha 3 de 4, nos faltó una. Reúne alimentos para el dispensario, vale, igualmente después lo buscamos. Esta también tenemos que tener activa. Esta ya teníamos ya terminada. Y bueno, sería empezar a hacer esas misiones secundarias que tenemos y la principal, claro. Igual la principal nos manda al pantano. Y así ya, pues nada. Vamos y miramos qué hay que hacer. Igual nada, vamos a ver este capítulo por aquí y ya en el siguiente empezaremos a hacer todas estas misiones y ya nos adentraremos en el pantano y seguiremos con nuestras luchas. Igual vamos a mirar antes de irnos, vamos a mirar esas botas élficas, porque si también tenemos una espada, ¿no? Vale, tenemos aturdidor. Creo que no es una espada realmente, es una lanza parece. Vale, vamos con la espada, obviamente, sí. Seguimos con la espada, igual es mejor. Y teníamos las grebas. Vale, la armadura un 2%, o sea, ya de por sí nos da algo. Este tiene resistencia al veneno. Botas de mercenario un 4%. Pero esta nos da más armadura, claro. Sí, resistencia mágica. Sí, creo que... Y le da un 4% de resistencia al veneno. Creo que nos vamos a dejar esta, la resistencia al veneno. Sí. Creo que es la que mejor nos viene. Física, interrupción. Sí, nos vamos a dejar esta resistencia al veneno por ahora porque estamos metidos en el pantano y es lo que necesitamos, resistencia al veneno. Sí. Estamos en la resistencia al veneno, pero vamos como el comer. Así que, bueno, por lo demás todo bien. Así que nada, espero que les esté gustando, espero que lo estéis pasando bien y espero verlos en el próximo capítulo aquí en esta nueva aventura. Cuidaros.